Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing my first troubleshooting video on my 1965 Chevy truck. I'm going to try to get the horn to work because you got to have the horn to work if you're going to drive it down the road. The next thing you want to do is hook a wire up to the positive side of your battery. This wire isn't hooked up to anything yet. On the driver's side of the truck, the horn is usually located. What you want to do is you want to take the other side of the wire that we just hooked up and touch it to where the positive inlet is on the horn. This is the negative, it grounds to the chassis, and this would be the positive. So our horn is going off, so we know our horn is working properly. I would recommend unhooking the battery before we do anything else to ensure that the horn does not start going off while we're working on it. So the next thing we want to do is remove the horn button. It should just pull out like so. Set it to the side, and then we want to remove these 3 screws. Now we can remove this metal thing and this plastic thing together. Set that to the side as well. Kind of remember what order the things came off in. Then we can take this horn ring button out. And then you will notice this button, which contacts with a horn ring inside the column, so you can turn the steering wheel and your horn will still work. So all the way around there's a horn ring, which this button contacts with all the time. The next thing we want to do is hook the battery back up. When you press the horn, it flexes this button inward and comes in contact with this metal. That sends a ground signal to the horn relay box, which completes the circuit and lets the horn go off. The next thing you want to do is stick a screwdriver down that hole and come in contact with the horn ring. If you move it to the side, like so, and your horn goes off, you know your connections between the steering wheel, the horn relay box, and the horn are all good. If your horn does not go off when you do this test, I recommend taking these screws out and cleaning up your connections. You can also pull this plug right here and clean those connections. And make sure you clean your ground connection. After you clean your connections, I recommend running the screwdriver test again. If your horn still doesn't work, about the only thing left to do is replace the horn relay box. That box right there. They can go bad over time. Now it's time to put the horn back together. I just disconnected the battery. I'm going to put everything back together in the reverse order I took it out in. Now it's time to hook the battery back up. Now if everything is functioning properly, our horn should work. There must be a problem somewhere. In order to fix mine, I found this old screw laying around, and I cut the end off so it's just long enough that it sits in the button like so. and that gives my button a lot more spring to it. Let's see if it fixes it. So let's see if I solve the problem this time. It works great. Hey guys, there's one more thing I want to show you. It's this steering wheel puller that we made. These bolts, the little bolts, screw into the steering wheel. And this, the big bolt, presses against the nut in the center once you have it loosened, and it will pop these steering wheels right off. You can buy them for probably 15-20 bucks, but I decided to make one. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. More videos coming soon, and I'll catch you in the next one.